What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got another product review. This one, it's not necessarily an actual piece of clothing or a shoe or anything like that. It's actually two bags that I use for traveling. I've been doing more traveling lately, and I'm a person who doesn't like to check bags. I only like to carry a carry-on and a backpack. When I first started traveling, I was only using like my old JanSport backpack from high school days and a duffel bag that my parents had in the attic just lying around. And I've used those for a couple of years, but then I thought, okay, maybe it's time to upgrade. One, because it would be nice to upgrade to something new that can last me, quite some time. But also, aesthetically, my carry-on and the backpack, they had seen better days. They were both at least a decade old, if I'm not mistaken. And so it was time for an upgrade. And so in this video, I'm gonna do a pretty quick review of two bags, a backpack and a carry-on that I've been using for the past, I wanna say maybe half a year now. I've had them for a decent amount of time now, and they have been excellent. Truly excellent for me. So I want to show you guys what I use nowadays to pack efficiently and get the most out of my traveling without having to check a bag or anything like that. I'm very paranoid when it comes to that stuff. The few times I've had to have my carry-on checked, it drove me crazy. But if you're like me, you don't like to check a bag and you like to just get the most out of your bags and you know where they are at all times, then I think this video is going to help you out a lot. So that's the intro. Let's go ahead and get into the carry-on bag. All right, so here we have the carry-on bag. It's a duffel from the company Premise. They specialize in making luggage for sneakers, from backpacks to carry-ons to more backpacks. I think tote bags and stuff, I'm not sure. But so this is their carry-on, it's a duffel bag. And according to them, they came up with the idea of having a carry-on bag for sneakers. What separates this duffel bag from other duffel bags is that it comes with these panels that you can insert into the main cabin of the bag. It comes with three. I have two in right now because I don't need any more. But so as you can see, I have a pair of hiking boots. More on these coming soon. A pair of hiking boots and my Vans in one section of the main compartment for the bag, right? I can fit more shoes here, and I can fit even more shoes. Got a pair of Jordan 9s, more shoes in here. Now, the beauty of this is that it's not just for sneakers. Although, that's how they market it. That's, who they're after, is people who are trying to store sneakers and shoes. It's not just for sneakers. I took this bag on a 3-day cruise. I had one compartment just for these boots alone, and some sandals. And these boots and the sandals in a compartment. I took this panel out, and everything here was just for clothes. I was able to fit jeans, jackets, shirts, underwear, socks, everything, you name it. I was able to fit all of that, and not all of it. I was able to fit a decent amount of it over here while still having my shoes here. With my previous bag, what I would do is lay my shoes down on the bed of the bag and then pile on all my clothes on top, and it worked fine. But this just keeps everything so much more organized. It keeps everything visible. I have my shoes here. I don't have to remember if it's on this side or on that side. I know it's here. You can even organize it further by inserting more of the panels and having this section just for shoes, this section just for underwear and socks and stuff, this section just for shirts, this section just for pants. You can truly customize this bag to however organized you want to be, but you can also use it for what it is targeted for, and that's shoes. But not only that, it also has a compartment here so you can put your laptop. Is these just little pouches that you can fit, toiletries here, and you can fit toiletries here, and cologne and stuff here, and I don't know, more knickknacks here, and they truly designed it for you to maximize the entire bag. You know, you even have a pocket here that you can put things in. Same on this side, you can open this up and put some stuff in there. You know, it's just truly fantastic. It also has on the back another pocket, and on the front this zips down, right? So you can really like go crazy and fit a lot of stuff in here. Now I will say, I won't call it a downside, but with all the different pockets and compartments that I just showed you, don't expect to be able to really stuff everything into every space available. For instance, when I went on that cruise, this main compartment was full to the brim. This was full, these pockets were full, and these pockets were full. And because it was so stuffed, that left very little room for me to stuff anything into this front or back. If you have like documents or very thin items, you can stuff them in, you can put them in there, but anything relatively thick or chunky, once these compartments are filled, you're not really gonna be able to fit that much stuff in there, which brings us to the second part of this video. This backpack is insane. It is some of the best money I have ever spent, bar none. When I am traveling, I can fit so much shit into this bag. It is unbelievable. Little backstory. I went to New York last year, August, for 6 days. I don't check a bag at all. I had a carry-on that was maybe smaller than the bag I just showed you, the black duffel. I had a carry-on and I had this. It was my first time taking this on a trip, and it saved me so much headache. It saved me so much space. It saved me so much responsibility. This bag can separate into 2 bags. So all you do is, it has a zipper right here. All you do is take that zipper, you keep going around. I know the audio is gonna sound crazy right now. And keep going, separates into 2. I take this to work every day when I go to the office, and I keep this behind. When I'm traveling, I slap this baby on and it becomes one huge book bag. This section, this backpack, houses all of my clothes whenever I'm traveling. I will, whatever can't fit in that bag, I'll fit the rest of it in here. It has a zipper on the backmost section of the bag that can fit all, look how deep it is, right? I can roll up clothes and fit so many clothes that I can fit several outfits in here. And then toiletries or whatever more shirts and stuff, I can fit in here. And then it all gets compressed down when you're ready to zip everything up. Like, it is unreal just how much I can fit. And then this smaller bag, it has a sleeve for a laptop, and you can fit your stuff in here on the inside, right? And then you can unzip this, fit more shit in here, you know, more stuff, another pouch. You can fit pens and stuff in here. You can fit more stuff there. And it has secret compartments. You know, I got chapstick in there, that you can also fit more things in. Pocket here, and if you want, I never use it because whenever I'm using this half of the bag, I have it attached. I have the other one attached to this. But this also has a huge compartment that you can fit a lot of stuff into if you were to just carry this bag alone. So, with that being said, this bag, and this carry-on, I fit everything that I need for traveling, everything plus bonus, whatever I can think of, I can take it all. I want to take 2-3 pairs of shoes and several outfits along with all my travel necessities. I can, no issues. I actually overpacked for the cruise and I snuck some stuff onto the cruise that I wasn't supposed to, and I still had room for all my other shit. I cannot express just how amazing these bags truly are. Now, the only downside to this is that they're no longer available. These are no longer in stock, and I tried to find them so that way I can link it down below. This brand, I don't know where they are. I couldn't find them, my apologies. But I guess the takeaway is if you can find a 2-in-1 backpack like this, I would highly suggest making the purchase, because it still blows my mind just how much I can fit into the bag. Now, the good thing is Premise, this duffel is still available. This duffel is still available, so you can go ahead and purchase it now. It comes in this black, and it also comes in a lighter brown, think like a dark tan, brown with black accents. Brown is my favorite color, but I thought the black would not only hide dirt better, but it just looked a little bit more uniform for my liking. And so yeah, Premise, I'm gonna have this link down below. You can also go ahead and check out their other stuff. This is in no way or shape a partnership. It's just that good of a bag. You know, I wanna put you guys onto the stuff I find amazing, because I want you guys to also find value in whatever it is that you're trying to do. And this bag, these bags are value, okay? So with that being said, that's about it. Yeah, that is everything. If you enjoy it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Go down to the link, check out Premise, check out the stuff they've got going on. It's a really good company. So good that they, Jordan brand just came out with their own sneaker bag, and it basically bites off. I don't know who came first, but it basically bites off this Premise bag. So yeah, go ahead, check them out. You won't be sorry. The bag is like 130 to 160 bucks, something like that, but it's worth it in my opinion. Honestly and truly, it is worth it. And I feel like I can honestly maybe get even more out of this bag. But yeah, I went to New York for 6 days. This is all I took. Not this bag, but a duffel, but this is all I took, and I was totally fine. So yeah, if you also want to learn how to pack a little bit more efficiently, go ahead to my Instagram. It's gonna be linked down below. Check out my Instagram and you'll find my short. You know, I'll just link the short. That's easier. I'll just link the short down below. I'll link the reel down below so you can check it out. Find out how to pack a little bit more efficiently if you don't like to check bags. If you want to just have a carry-on and a backpack, you'll get so much value out of being able to pack more efficiently. And yeah, that's about it until we put the pieces together again, everyone. Later.